Hello and welcome back. This is Shadowcoast with Shadowcoast Gaming, and we are playing BattleTech Iron Man Impossible mode. In our previous episode, we just completed the priority mission Liberate Panzer, and we took some heavy hits. I don't know if you guys refer back to that episode. The Centurion barely made it out, as well as the Shadowhawk took some substantial damage. Now, we are going to run a few missions, but if you look here, we do have Hold the Line, which is fantastic. So we're going to run that mission, but we need our pilots back up and running, as well as a few battle mechs. So we're going to just count down time until we get our Centurion. Now, part of the challenge here, as we've discussed in Iron Man Impossible mode, is the financial or economic management of the game. So it's very costly, and as I think about this, I am wasting money because I do not plan on running with this spider. So we are going to put it in storage. We're going to wait for one of the other mechs now. We do have a melee or close range Vindicator, so that's our, I think, second mech. I think we got another spider from salvage. Okay. Dr. Mara just gestures grandly at the bright yellow growth on the corridor wall in front of you. Meet Diargo's very own mold problem. It started in the unfinished gamma pod, and despite my best efforts, it's running unchecked. She pokes at it with a screwdriver, frowning. I've seen this before, boss. Yang takes the screwdriver out of Dr. Mara's hand and wipes it off. I know how to kill it, but whoever you pick for the job needs to be in hazmat suits, and considering how widespread this infestation is, they're going to be stewing in that suit for a long time. Dr. Murad nods grimly. I was afraid of that. Any thoughts on who should saddle up with such an unpleasant task? I suppose we could ask for volunteers. No one's going to volunteer for hazmat duty, Yang chuckles. You might as well draw straws. I'm going to ask for volunteers. Oh. That was a mistake, guys. Darius' voice crackles through the Argo speaker. The Argo has developed a mold problem. Chief Ferdinand has developed a highly toxic cleaning solution that will solve this. Volunteer fungus exterminators are requested to report for command center. You'll get a hazmat suit, a pressurized backpack, a wet vac, and exemption from your other duties for the next few weeks. After half an hour without a response, Sirius again switched on the intercom. We have no volunteers, so I will randomly draw names. Behemoth, you're up. And helping you speed along will be Glitch. Both of you check in with the chief for instructions. Oh, man, that really sucks. I just wiped out all of our mech warriors who had high spirits. Did not... Okay, Medusa and Decker still have high spirits. That's interesting. They added some of that stuff, guys. In the first playthrough, we didn't have that. So... How many? We only have 2 available anyways. So adding a third won't do us any good. So we just wasted another 14 days with that decision.
Boss, we've just completed those upgrades. Hey boss, nice to see you.
That one's rough. I'm not ready to get a beta pod. I'd like 5 million in the bank, which will be hard. 720. We're picking the cheapest 450 with tech points. I'm gonna go with morale because we need it. And we're gonna tick down days. So defend the base. I'm gonna bring, and as I look at this, are there other contracts? So this we are not doing. That's just asking for trouble. So we're gonna do this one and then fly somewhere else. So, alright, 2 days, whatever. Alright.
Commander?
They're off duty. And they have low spirits. Not great. Alright, let's do this. Now we need a mech. we're going to swap them out. Because this guy's going to get in close and just keep hunting away. I want to keep Shadowcoast in there because I don't think he can die. So if someone's going to get blown up and it's him, at least we'll lose the mech, but we won't lose him. Or so I believe. Defend processing facility. Hostile pirates. Hopefully they are in disrepair. Now, I think we get better contract terms with the Irana Restoration because A, we're helping them, and B,
Command interface initiated.
part of the main storyline. I will show everybody a puny little base. Alright, so ensure building survive, destroy enemy vanguard. So 10 turns.
Commander. Roger that.
Confirm.
And Decker we're gonna have stay up here and just use that PPC from afar. And for those interested, we have medium lasers and SRM.
Hell yeah.
Go left then right. Got a spider. There's a pirate. Ooh, he's going for the base, so maybe we send someone over there after all. Fire starter.
Standing by.
Alright, folks.
Commander? Aye, aye.
I mean, Decker can stand there with his bulwark, but
I've got a sensor lock.
Good to go.
yeah, I'd rather not. Oh, perfect. Exactly where we want you. Alright, so if they're gonna go for the base, he's guarded, so
Taking the shot.
destroyed the leg, injured the pilot.
Scored a critical hit.
Nice.
Ready for orders. Move order received.
Now we're just putting a little evasion. Don't want to leave the base too far away. And look at that. 100, 125. Beautiful.
Ladder rip.
Almost 200. Look at that spread. That is what we are talking about. Well played, Medusa. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna save our heat, and we're just in a regular biome. Inspired, so -1 difficulty.
Engaging target.
So just letting them know we're here, reminding them. So Behemoth in cover.
Losing
Right
lots
arm
of
takes some
armor.
damage. Now this fire starter is gonna be our primary target because they can heat us up
Ready for
pretty darn quick. And we I'm Decker. You can just chill, dude. We're going to sensor lock him down.
Locked on.
I want...
Coordinates.
Ooh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't... Okay. So...
Got it. Nice. Got past his armor.
See, this is why it's nice to have someone with bulwark and...
Standing by.
So I'm just gonna move. You should have bulwark. Now, low spirits, if it will show us this, costs more, 30 morale. So we're not going to waste our morale. We're just gonna let them have it. Oh, okay.
Tango down.
That works too. Not what I was expecting. And for you,
All weapons committed.
come on, Shadowcoast, let's keep that a tight spread.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Where are they coming from? Alright.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
Gonna move up here.
On it.
I like these close range mechs when we're a little over geared, so we're probably a little, you know, overpowered for a 2-skull mission. So I'm fine with melee because I'm not risking a lot. And if we take on those 3+ missions,
Lock on me.
that's where things get a little bit scary, because if they CT us, we lose that mech, right? And this is impossible, Iron Man Impossible mode.
Engaging
I
target.
kill a mech warrior or incapacitate a mech warrior, they're
Order
dead.
critical hit.
So
Engaging target.
ooh, I thought that would CT him.
Aye, aye.
Deuce has been killing it this mission. Let's save our ammo.
I'm on it.
Running fairly cool. Alright. So it looks like that's where the attackers are coming from. So if that is the case, we are going to lead off heat.
Copy that.
Engaging jump jets.
And Decker's gonna be our overwatch and just make sure if someone sneaks in from behind, he can beeline it back here and try to stop him. So we just have to wait. Yep, someone's trying to backdoor us.
Yes, Commander.
Speed it up. So that's It's a very
Engaging jump jets.
very tricky
Good to
arrow.
go.
No, I'm gonna reserve down here, so yeah, there are two guys over here, like what the
I've
heck?
been sensor locked. Orders.
I feel deceived, guys. I feel deceived. Yeah, no, 3, okay. So this is gonna get a little bit
Orders.
out of position, but we are quickly trying to get back in position. I'm glad we picked that up. Oh no. Leave our building alone.
Bandit.
Oh jeez. Luckily it's a military building. Shoot Decker, not the building. Nothing personal, Decker,
Locked on
just
target.
trying to get her payday. Alright, so
Engaging jump jets.
let's see how this pans out.
Engaging multiple targets.
Might have, probably should have shot all of them.
Enemy
Yeah,
unit
like,
destroyed.
I don't think anyone was out there. Like, the... Oh, maybe that's the enemy vanguard? Maybe that's where I got confused. They have something else out there.
Got it.
Alright, so this laser boat Vindicator, so far so good. Now it does run fairly hot. We are going to, does it have a weapon there? It does have a large laser, so we're gonna go for the leg, just so we beat up that entire side.
Reporting critical hit.
We would like a thunderbolt.
Yes, Commander. Jumping.
We're not
All
gonna
weapons
waste
are
our... There we go. So I think
Critical
that's
hit.
2 injuries. And now let's see what these guys decide to do. Hey, leave that building alone.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Commander. Location confirmed.
Well,
Acknowledged.
shot our building, so
Vehicle.
I don't like that very much. But we only have 2 rounds left, so I would like to
On my way.
take out this thunderbolt for some slightly better salvage. Highly unlikely, but whatever.
Okay. Now it's on.
Receiving Target confirmed.
Can we get... Alright, so let's see how much we can fire at him.
Engaging target.
Oh,
Enemy
take a
net
beating.
critical damage detected.
So, the guy's just central locking and running.
Receiving you.
We're
Affirmative.
fine with a touch over here, so on the line.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Like, barely overheating. That should
Yes,
be,
Commander.
shouldn't even count in my book.
Location confirmed.
Alright, we got that right leg.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
And I wasn't doing a good job keeping count, but I think this is 3. Or whatever, doesn't matter, enough to knock him out. Excellent work, Commander. The hostiles are clear and our facility is secure. Alright. So I think we want to stay in Arano territory because I think we do get better contract terms. 481, not bad. Internal damage, but that was because we barely overheated. Oh, we don't even have any Thunderbolt salvage, at least the SE. The SE is the... That's nice. 5 lasers, 2 missiles, so we're gonna definitely want one of those. I was hoping you'd give us a 3rd one. Alright, so we're gonna continue traveling around doing some procedural missions. First though, let's trying to get to Master Tactician on Shadowcoast. I think Medusa's gonna get Ace Pilot, so we just have an option.
Good to go.
Glitch is going for Breaching Shot.
Good to go.
Decker is also going for Master Tactician.
Commander.
And Behemoth will go for Juggernaut. So perfect.
Training complete.
Got some bonus overheat. Alright, we're gonna repair this. We're gonna manage our tasks and bring this to the top of the queue. Well, it doesn't matter because it's 2 and 3 days, so that is excellent. Let's take a look here. 3. Whoa, Arano territory really expanded. This is the Directorate. This light green and weird looking horn antler thingy. Got the cooler symbol like the knight chess piece with a shield and flames coming off of it. 2.5 skulls. Where are we now? 2.5. 3. What's the travel contract? Yeah, I don't like the looks of that. So we're gonna travel at risk here, guys. 20 days. 18 days. 20 days. We're going to ignore the contract.
order you submitted is complete.
Great.
That work order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Now this is where it gets a little tricky.
Hey boss, nice to see you.
450, 720. Just like when we get this, we get so many more morale boosts. Beta pod. We need beta pod. Alright, so if we get a contract, like 2 contracts in a
Alright,
row
I'll get the team on it right away.
next to each other, we can get like a mill from one, then we will get a beta pod.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Yeah, it's expensive. Now, Weldry, in our last campaign, I think we did pretty well there. This impossible mode has totally changed the dynamic and like the view on farming. You know, normally I'd take those higher tier. Well, normally, by this point we'd have a lot better. Okay, so these are all new, which is interesting. We have a request to set up a live shooting range, Darius says in the staff meeting. Decker says the pressure-safe target pistols aren't sufficiently realistic to keep the mech warrior's skills sharp. That said, I'm not sure if the Argo has an appropriate location for that kind of thing. For what, an indoor firing range? Dr. Mount Tetrahead, her brow furrowing. I believe that I can find a spot in Gamma Pod. It's still a mess over there anyways. Use an armor plate as a backstop. Yes, should be fine if they're careful. Your mech warriors are careful, aren't they? They're not, but we're gonna do it. Gains experience. Decker is ex-military. He's running this. There shouldn't be any real risks. Doesn't take long for the mech warriors to get the shooting range set up and start using their auto pistols. No immediate problems. Nice. Thought someone was gonna take a bullet and be out for a month. Always a risk.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Damn, they're already... Alright, we're gonna wait. Dr. Mirage just running through stuff. Now, those upgrades come with upkeep costs,
Waypoint reached,
but
Commander.
there are additional benefits too. Alright, AC++. We're buying it. We're replacing the other one.
New weapon systems
Basically same
available.
stats. And that's okay because...
All mech warriors to the habitation ring for a mandatory hygiene check. Repeat, all mech warriors to the habitation ring.
our Shadowhawk can sit one out.
Right.
2
I'll get it
days,
together.
that makes a big difference in my opinion. Contracts. Oof, 1.4, we're cutting it close. Alright, so these are much more appropriate. Recovery and battle. Alright, we're just gonna split it. Hopefully this one's a cakewalk. 2 skulls. We will rotate glitch back in shortly here. I'm gonna put Shadowcoast in the Shadowhawk. Although I am starting to like this double melee Centurion Vindicator combo. So, we'll see how that pans out. For these lower missions, I'm not as concerned. So when we hit 3 skull plus, and we're starting to see those heavy mechs, especially those 4G hunchbacks with those AC-20s. Alright, so...
Alright, keep your eyes open and watch your sensors.
to the left, have some mountain cover.
Standing by.
Luckily, no one's
Moving
low
out.
spirits. They've recovered from the mold duty. Mold's nasty stuff. You want to take care of it, obviously. Although it is not a lot of fun cleaning up. I'm pretty sure of that. So,
Roger that.
okay, we just made contact.
It's go time.
I'm gonna check. Okay, well, let's reserve one more time and see if they come in sight. Kinda hope they do. Alright, so we're gonna
Ready for orders.
we are not going to hit that guy. Oh, okay. So we can go there. That might be a mutually exclusive spot. You can go there.
Commander.
So we're checking, we're not making the same mistake we did before.
Commander.
So Behemoth, lead us off.
Jumping.
Alright, so Hunchback 4P, laser boat. Ooh, high priority target.
Firing a full
Don't
throttle.
have a good range, but we are opening up. This mission just got a lot more interesting. I am kind of wishing I had 4 salvage. Because if I did, then that would have dramatically changed the way I went about this. Alright. 85. This top right torso, or well, torso, right torso. Maybe I wasted it there. Just don't like the fact that he has so many weapons. And take off these middle ones so we can Alpha again. We're just trying to get damage on him. We're not looking to blow him out of the water. We're just trying to weaken him as much as possible. So next turn we can blow him out of the water.
Confirmed.
Boom. Okay. Would have been nice to hit him in the lasers. Alright, so we are going to...
Good to go.
He did do this, but we have high evasion. You want him to move towards us and lose his... Alright, a Vindicator. This is a lot harder than I expected. Got cocky after that last mission with 1 Thunderbolt and a bunch of... Use that mountain to try to just keep him here. Avoid the guy to the left. Alright, we dodged a fair amount of that. Beautiful. And now...
Damage minimal.
I'm really wishing I'd glitch in there, but that's okay.
What's up, boss? Affirmative.
Stand and blast this guy. Break through yet? Okay.
Good to go.
Drop the SRMs and laser build them back. Come on, top or right torso. Now Shadowcoast. Really? I guess.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Receiving
Alright,
you.
so we have 3 bulwarks. If you didn't notice, I really like bulwark.
Copy that.
Alright. Is he gonna run? He is. He's going to run and try to draw us out.
Receiving you.
Yeah.
is getting smarter. I will give it that. We're going to reserve down and see how this guy moves and where the Vindicator moves to. Oh, of course he picked Shadowcoast because he's weak. As in he does not have full armor. Alright, so we're kind of moving him behind our other mechs to try to give him a little cover. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but we're gonna try to do
Engaging
it.
target.
And
Waiting for orders.
I'm gonna
Target
start
confirmed.
reducing heat.
Receiving you.
Yeah, Medusa's just gonna reduce a little heat. Still get some damage on him.
Yes, Commander.
Decker, yeah,
Locked on.
reduce heat too.
Barely hit, Commander.
Now the question, I'm gonna reserve and see if he comes back, and then see how far this guy passes over. Again, okay, so Hunchback's back. He's gonna make a move. Try to draw us out, didn't work. With a lot of lasers. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to say hello to my
On it.
little friend.
Forward
Still
critical hit.
standing.
What do you need?
Alright. Really? I thought you...
I copy.
Alright, well again we want this thing defang the beast.
What's up, boss? Target confirmed.
Connect. So we're definitely just blowing this guy up.
That hit something good.
Engaging target.
Alright, right torso, left torso, pilot injury.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
He
Detected.
got like a double pilot injury. So I hope we've defanged him mostly. So he's
Good to go.
basically just a punching bag. This like bulwark on everybody is really paying off. Gotta say I'm really liking it. Kinda getting a good position, good positioning. I think he's jealous of Decker's Vindicator because he keeps hitting him.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
Oh, what is a blackjack? Ah, peeked his head out. Okay. Let's see, let's see. How do we want to handle this?
Standing by.
tired of getting hit, so
Orders? Firing.
we're dividing our fire. What we really should be doing is saying, alright, we're just gonna pick this guy.
Yes, Commander. Give him everything you've got.
Alright, so we took away a fair number of weapons. We don't really care about a blackjack. We like our blackjack, but honestly, we're not gonna field another one. We want something heavier. Great mech, don't get me wrong. We're lucky. 35.
Commander. Confirmed. Target's taken a critical hit.
Waiting for orders. Locked on target.
Alright, so Decker is done with this other Vindicator. We're going to
Standing by. Got it.
there we go, take this guy out.
Hostile eliminated.
No, we don't care about a Vindicator either. We already have. But we wouldn't mind taking 2 pieces of the Hunchback. Alright, so that was a good
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
hit, but since he's guarded, alright. Yeah, you've had enough, Decker. We'll move you.
Systems holding. Waiting for orders. Firing on target. Aye, aye. Move into position. Locked on.
Hit him hard.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nope, we didn't get the BBC yet.
Waiting for orders.
Kinda wondering.
Engaging
Alright, right leg destroyed.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Knocked down. And I lost count a long time ago. Ah, still alive. Is that possible? 1, 2, 3. I guess
Standing by.
it is.
Copy that. Hot damn.
Beautiful.
That's a kill.
Now we'd like you to turn around and guard. So I don't think we've hit you in the back yet. Ah. Why not guard?
Barely hit. Orders. On the move.
No, his back armor's not great either. Yeah.
Enemy down.
Oh well. We tried to salvage him. I think we only have 2 pieces of salvage anyways, which
Coordinates received.
it would have been nice to have 2 more, because I think we would have been 2 away. But such is life. That's how the cookie
Aye, aye.
crumbles.
Confirmed.
And again, we're more concerned with taking less damage than salvage. If we thought we could complete a mech,
Position confirmed.
you know, if we had
Heading up.
2 pieces left, I would have been a lot more careful. Just sending missiles his direction.
Got it.
And then firing our lasers at the other enemies.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
Great job, team. Great job. Now we are going to try to run one more mission here. Little to no damage, I think. Just armor. So we wanted to get 2 pieces. Let's hope that we get. Now if we take a mission with 3 salvage and a hunchback, 4 piece shows up, we are going to take our time and try to dismantle him and incapacitate the mech warrior so we get 3 pieces of salvage. Alright, so Lady Arana's contract is ready, but we are not ready. Just double checking, we're good here. Dr. Murad, we will give you something to do in a little bit.
Good to go.
Alright.
Commander,
Standing by.
ready for orders.
Yeah, we're just being patient. Alright. So what is next, guys? What is next?
Make yourself comfortable.
Ooh, a 3-skull battle. Do we want to take on a 3-skull battle? Maybe, maybe not. But, trying to think here. What I'm trying to think about right now is time, as well as are we ready for a 3-skull battle? Depending on what they bring in to the mix, we can and will be ready, but we might not be ready. That being said, I did lie to you. We will continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please post, please like. We will see you in the next one.